guys, it's Michelle, your Ignited Teacher. Today I'm going to share with you some teaching tips and tricks for teaching fractions to young learners. Okay, in my last video I talked about unit fractions and how unit fractions were important to teach students when they're learning about fractions in the beginning, and that was done with tape diagrams and color tiles. Well, the next step in teaching students fractions is to move on to decomposing fractions. Now, when you're decomposing fractions, if you are familiar with the Common Core standards, and other states as well have started with the new standards for their state, but they're still using the same concepts from the Singapore math. Well, decomposing fractions are great for students because it connects their learning from when they were decomposing whole numbers. So it helps them with their part-to-whole relationships. For example, if we had 3, 6, and I always start very, very simple with the fractions. I start with those fractions that they knew from 3rd and 4th grade, especially if you're teaching 5th grade, so you can go from basic to complex. So when we have the fraction 3, 6, if the students can't visualize 3, 6, you can take it back to the unit fractions. You have 6 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each part represents 1/6 of the whole. So there's 3, 6. So after drawing the tape diagram, you can shade in 3, 6 of the whole. So that will help the students get a visual because the brain thinks in pictures, and numbers are very, very abstract. This gives the picture for the students. They can go ahead and then decompose the fraction into 1/6 parts. So that helps them connect the pictorial to the abstract. Once the students have learned how to decompose fractions and have gotten really, really good with it, there's another step that you can take with them to help them move from, okay, we're just talking about 1/6, 1/6. They can also move on to using the same fraction, 3, 6, but what is another way that we can decompose this fraction? We've already used 3, 1/6 units, but we also can look at it a different way. If we go back up here to the tape diagram, if we combine these two, we can also decompose it where 3, 6 is also the same as 2, 6 plus 1/6. With fractions, there are a lot of misconceptions that students come to 4th and 5th grade with. One of the misconceptions that they really do not get, and is something that is played over and over again, is the role of the denominator. Well, decomposing fractions helps the students to move beyond that misconception that we can add denominators. Because if you're starting with the tape diagram first and the students see that, oh, this is one part of 6 in all, when it comes to adding fractions, the students will understand that, okay, we don't add denominators. There are several times that I've had 5th and 4th graders who say, oh, we're going to add the denominators, but they don't understand that this is part of the whole. And also with fractions, the whole changes. So 1/6 also can be equivalent to another equivalent fractions. So that's why decomposing fractions is so important for you to teach your students how to decompose fractions using the tape diagram as well as using our number bonds, because it connects the learning. So I have a product in my store where it teaches decomposing fractions with multiplying by a whole number, which is a 5th grade skill. I'm also in the process of putting some lessons out or creating some lessons that are response to intervention that helps 3rd and 4th grade students who still need help with those fraction concepts. So you can always follow me on my blog or find me blogging about math, literacy, skills, or anything about education in general at www.fuelgreatminds.com. Thank you. Have a great day.